Tajikistan strives for realization of economic reforms and integration to world economy. As the result of these strengthening for the last years, were carried out the economic reforms and process of improvement enterprising and investment climate and stability are processing the wave of institutional reforms, mortgage the stability base of forming of real infrastructure of market economy. In the country has created the favorable conditions for business registration. We have simplified the procedures of obtaining licenses, various permits exist, the tax, the custom preferences. Tajikistan is the country where the biggest waterways of Central Asia spring from. Therefore, hydropower engineering is one of the most important factors for the future economic development, not only for Tajikistan, but for the region as a whole. This makes this sector most attractive for the investments. Hydropower resources of Tajikistan are unique, and the Republic is occupied the first place in the world with its resources. It's determining the basic line of strategy, development of hydropower sector of the Republic. One of the successful projects is the open joint stock company Sangtuda HPS-1. Sangtuda HPS-1 is the fifth step of the Vaksh cascade of hydropower stations and is among the third biggest HPS of Tajikistan. It is important to note that Tajikistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan and Kyrgyzstan have united their efforts to connect national electrical lines through the project named Kasa 1000 that foresees the construction of the electrical lines from Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan to Afghanistan and Pakistan through the central districts of Afghanistan including Kabul city. High hydropower potential some time ago allowed building one of the biggest aluminum factories in the territory of the CIS and the only one in the Central Asia that produces primary aluminum, Talco. And today, Tajikistan is interested in developing the sectors for processing the aluminum with a high added value as well as the related branches and technologies. In August of 2013, the President of Tajikistan, Emomali Rahmon, took part in the launching ceremony of the cement factory Hoaksin Gayur Cement with a capacity of 1 million tons of project a year. Today, the factory Hoaksin Gayur is the biggest producer of cement in Tajikistan. In the territory of Tajikistan were appeared many deposits of polychemical rare and precious metals. The reserve of deposits of silver contains about 60,000 tons. In 2006, there was the Tajik-Chinese mining company established with the authorized capital of $30 million with the right to mine and process lead and zinc minerals in Zarnisor and Paybulak minefields located in the north of Tajikistan that are considered the biggest in Central Asia for its copper, lead and zinc resources. The Republic of Tajikistan creates different incentives for the development of entrepreneurship sector of local and foreign investors. One of the most efficient incentives for attracting investment is to create and functioning of free economic zones. Currently, 4 free economic zones have been established in Tajikistan. FEZ Ishkoshim, FEZ Dangara, FEZ Panch, as well as SOCT Free Economic Zone, where various companies are functioning. For example, in Free Economic Zone of SOCT, many joint companies are functioning that produce competitive products of a high quality, that is, of a high demand, not only in Tajikistan, but in the Central Asian region as a whole. The banking sector is also very attractive for the investments. The competition between the credit organizations that form the microfinance market and facilitate the more active work of the small and middle banks improve the quality of the bank services. Microfinancing is one of the dynamically developing sectors of the finance market of the Republic of Tajikistan. Microfinance institutions now play an important role in life of the society and are an alternative source of financing. Agriculture in Tajikistan is also actively developing. This sector has always been the base of the economic development of every state. Cotton is the main agricultural exportable product and accounts for 90% of the overall volume of agricultural products export. Other exportable agricultural products are raw and processed fruits and vegetables, approximately 9% of exportable agricultural value. Tajikistan has good climatic conditions for growing many types of crops. Agricultural products are not only sold in the internal market, but are also exported to international ones. More than 90% of passenger traffic and 70% of freight traffic accounts for road transport, car road networks. Automobile road network of Tajikistan, inherited after the collapse of the Soviet Union, were needed in common repair and reconstruction. However, in last years, the overall situation is improving due to increased funding for the maintenance and repair of roads. This increased volume of traffic an average by 6.7% annually. Tajikistan has 3 international airports in Dushanbe, Hujan and Kulo. Air freight carried by both local and international airlines. Relations with China in South Asia is not well developed, which makes it difficult to expand trade with the new, increasingly important trading partners of Tajikistan. Therefore, the construction of the railway Turkmenistan-Afghanistan-Tajikistan is of the highest priority. During the first stage of the construction, the Turkmen cities Atamerat and Imam Nazar will be connected. Then this part of the railway will be connected with the Akina and Hoy territory, Afghanistan, and then it will be connected to Tajikistan. The nature of Tajikistan is very beautiful and unique, which makes the republic one of the centers of mountain tourism and alpinism. Every year, the republic is visited by the great number of tourists from the nearby and distant foreign countries. The territory of Tajikistan, being the part of the Great Silk Road, has the great number of historical memorials, sites, and the potential for the development of external and internal tourism is great. In the territory of Tajikistan, there are about 1,450 lakes, and that few of them are located at a height of more than 4,000 meters above sea level. A wonderful resting place for tourists is Karakum Reservoir, situated to the east of Hujan. Majestic Pamir is on the territory of Tajikistan, world famous, the roof of the world. Here are climbing routes on mountain summits, Ismail Samony and Evgenia Korzenevskaya, situated above 7,000 meters, hunting farm, and etc. On the territory of Tajikistan, there are about 200 sources of mineral and thermal waters, which are based on developing spa tourism destination. Especially popular among tourists and mountaineers, Fan Mountains, which are located between Zerafshan and Gisar ranges. In the eastern bow of these mountains there is Iskandarkul, the largest lake of Fan Mountains. Outdoor recreational resources of the Republic, availability of historical and cultural monuments predetermine the peculiarity of formed national tourist product. In the result of conducted work on creation of favorable conditions for business development and investment opportunities based on the World Bank report Conduction Business 2010-2011, the Republic of Tajikistan was recognized one of the top 10 countries reformators among 183 countries of the world. The Republic of Tajikistan is the pearl of Central Asia that you can yet discover. By investing in Tajikistan, you invest in the successful future.